Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. And this is for you. Welcome back to the Calta and Kelly show. It's been a fucking crazy week. I'm home, Mike's home, and I'm sad.
This is the first time we've done the show from the studio in a couple of days. I'm also sad. We did it from the stage. We did it from as I was puking at the cigar place. We did it from the comedy club. And then on Saturday we ran so late we couldn't do the jerk off party.
Right.
And it's been a couple of days. I almost forgot about it.
It's been it was a fucking, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. I want to thank Brian, Crumbum,
not so much Brian. Not so much Brian.
What? Why not Brian?
Why did Brian bring the girl with the Bubba Army shirt?
I don't know. He's in the chat. You should ask him.
I'm asking him. That is my way of asking him. So
I don't think
care. Brian was awesome, and I don't care. I was just curious to see I don't know if I was supposed to get mad at that. Like, but why would you let that happen? I was just curious. I don't really care.
It was probably her little thing. You know what I mean?
But like, control your bitch. You're going to take a girl. Like, if you went to go see Nick DiPaolo,
wait a minute.
your girl wear a shirt that said Nick DiPaolo sucks on it? That's your wife?
Oh, that's his wife.
My bad.
Whoops. Whoops.
The fact that you let her wear a t-shirt to a nightclub just to piss me off is funny.
Look he said, I told her she's an idiot.
You're right.
You're right.
I love
Move
you, Brian.
on.
No beef with Brian or his wife. I was just curious.
How about this? Thanks, Kim. These cigars, fucking this one. I mean, I think this is they're wrapped in funny paper.
Oh,
so yeah. I would imagine these are his special. They make them at Maduro's down there in San Sacramento. Where is that?
Well, I don't know where he is. He
down where McCurdy's is.
Saratoga.
Saratoga. Sarasota. Down in Sarasota. He showed up too Wednesday night. What a fucking, let me tell you something. All the bullshit, all the shit that went wrong because of you. It was all, you know, could have been avoided, but we all went through it. And the show was great. Could have been better, but it was awesome. If we had lights, it would have been awesome. But we worked through it, and our funny prevailed.
It did, and I will openly take the heat for making the wrong decision by trusting Mush and not listening to you.
That's not true.
You're right. I was wrong by assuming Mush would be able to handle the job that we did on the walkthrough, And you were right. Never trust mush.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
I
saying
agree with you.
never
I'm agreeing
trust.
with you. I'm
No,
agreeing
that's
with
not
you.
what I'm saying. I'm saying don't listen to you. I had the cameras. I had the clamps. I brought everything to make the show happen.
Yep. The
And
things
you
that
sat
are
me
essential
down.
for a show, clamps.
You benched me.
I did. I was trying to teach you a lesson in being a superstar.
Yeah. And
And it ended
now
up backfiring in my face.
right. So, but all that said and done, all the shows were fucking epic.
Agreed.
I mean, we have little clips we're going to try to put up on the Patreon for you guys of the shows. Fucking great. What 5 great crowds.
You also, I mean, that first live show was the first time we ever did that. And for us to pull it off in Tampa, to really have to plan it without you being here, like before you got here, and to kind of wing it, and ended up getting Norton, Keith, Colin,
Rich.
Bob. I mean, it was pretty awesome. Those guys were hilarious. And then Steve Byrne just stopping by was huge. And, you know, I mean, it just says a lot about the show. If I'm Steve Byrne, I'm eating dinner across the street, I'm not going across the street to see Happy Cole. I'm going to come over and we're over there. And he came over and ended up being a great time.
Yeah, he came over and I mean, really, it was just awesome. And then, I mean, even everything was great. Fuck, we had a great time. You cooked probably one of your best briskets I've ever had out of you. It was so good. Mush, Joe Russell came over. We had a nice, lazy Saturday. Watched some TV.
Both
and
Joe
then,
and Mush, very funny. They did their stand-up. That was the first time I ever saw it. And I think they got better every time that they went up there. I thought it was great.
Yeah, and you killed it too. Hosting, going up first.
I'm fantastic. No, I had a ball doing it. I don't know. I have nothing to lose because it's not my job, and I'm not trying to do it. So I think that I had that going for me, and everybody seemed to, for the 10 minutes I was there, be happy. So that was good.
Fucking great job. Everybody did great. I mean, of course I did the best, but everybody did awesome. I would say me then. But
can I stroke you a little bit?
Yeah. Go ahead, stroke me.
I watched almost every show that you did. And I thought I'll go in there and I'll sit there until I get to know the routines and I get bored and I'll go out and get a drink and come back a little while. Every night you mixed it up. Every night there were obviously a couple of jokes. Your whole setups come, you know, you're doing them, but every night was something different. I mean, the Saturday night you went a half hour without even getting into your material. I think you're one of the best to do stand up, and I laughed every night, and I watched the crowd laugh every night. There was one night where the crowd was slow, and even you killed with those guys. You're really fantastic at what you do.
I love you. Thank you. And you're the best at what you do.
I'm the best at everything I do, but I understand what you're saying.
You are. You're the best. And together, we're the best. And that's why this is the best podcast.
I would love to come back and shit on you and say that you were horrible this weekend. What happened to you? I even try to jokingly shit on Mush on my show, but Mush was good, man. Mush did great. I thought him and Joe were very funny.
Yeah, look, Fat JC was sorry that it's not a screaming fuck you. I think we got that out of driving around with Calta in the car was a nightmare. It was the most fucking anxiety.
It was a nightmare for me.
It's a nightmare for everybody but you. You're on your phone, you're fucking doing 9 different things, texting, Snapchatting, checking fucking news.
It's called multitasking.
Multitasking is at a desk with fucking with calendars, pens, stickums, and pads of paper.
In the 60s. Right now, I'm like an octopi. I'm able to do what octopi do. Something with every hand.
Listen, it's ridiculous. And here's another thing about you. Thank you, Crumbum. I love you, Bubby. Here's the thing about you too. Every time you're going to do something, it's something I love about you and hate about you. Can I pick a bone with you?
Please.
I'm going to pick a bone with Cowhead. New segment on the show.
All right.
Listen.
Listening.
I love that you say, if I say, dude, let's go kill something. All right, let's go. Dude, let's go get fucking reindeer sausages. All right, let's get them.
Do it.
Dude, let's go, lick a hooker's asshole and then eat fluffernutters. All right, let's get it. But everything with you'll do it, but you don't actually put the thought into it. You're just like, let's go. And I'd be like, where is it? It's 5 minutes. Everything's fucking 5 minutes.
You have to know, you and my brother are the same person. You have to have a plan. You have to stick to the plan.
Yep.
Like when somebody says, hey, how far away is that? If you go 5-10 minutes on the road, everybody goes, okay. You need to know the fucking kilometers and how long it'll take to get there. And when we didn't get there and the exact time, why it's taking so long. You're the most impatient person I've ever met.
No. It's not impatient. It's not impatient. It really isn't. It's the fact that we were supposed to go to Pancakes on Sunday.
Right.
And I said to you at 9:15, we're not going to make it.
Who was up though? I was up and ready to go. I walked in, you were folding your clothes.
Buddy, I was downstairs with my bags at 9:15.
I was with you.
And I was like, we're not going to make it. And you're like, we'll make it. And I'm like, how far is the pancake, the breakfast place? It's 5 minutes. It was 20.
Well, it depended on which one we were going to go to.
Listen, it's 20. And you didn't have gas. That's an extra 10.
Oh, but did we run out of gas?
Uno momento. That's time. We ran out of time.
We didn't get gas.
We ran out of time.
We didn't stop and get gas.
Okay. Fat JC, is this what you wanted? Well, you're going to get it. Can you put your lights on, please? Dark face.
You talking to me? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. I moved my screen around.
So, okay, here's the deal. Then you don't even consider the fucking that it's Sunday. You're like, dude, we're gonna be fine. I go, dude, it's gonna be packed. No, it's not. It's Sunday. Do you think we're the two fatties in the fucking Florida? We're the only two fatties in Florida that go, let's get breakfast.
I did not consider that it would be as packed as it was on Sunday. Sunday.
So here we go. 20 minutes there, fucking half-hour line. That's almost an hour with the gas. So now you're not going to breakfast at 10. You're going to breakfast at fucking 11:30. I got to be at the airport at 12.
Yeah.
So because of your nonchalantness,
Melissa nailed it.
Bring it up, Mush. No, it's not. I'm not a control freak, you fucking gorgeous Long Island fucking Lolita. It's if you say you're going to go get pancakes, do the math and go. If I say to you, look, we're going to get pancakes on Sunday, you're staying at my house. If you're going to be at the airport at 9, we should probably leave around 9:30. The pancake place is going to be packed. That will give us plenty of time to enjoy ourselves and me to get you to the airport. So you're not going to be freaking out. I'm going to do the math. I'm going to say I know it's fucking 20 minutes to the pancake place. I'm going to get gas the night before to make sure we don't have to worry about it. And then I know it's going to be at least a 25 half-hour wait. So that's going to be an hour.
I know for next time how to handle your situation.
It's not my situation. Your wife, your kid, everybody was miserable in the car.
No, nobody was. My son is always miserable because he's 14. But everybody else was happy.
Your wife was like, she was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, she's also like you. She needs to know everything.
No, everybody's like me. You're like you. You're the only one like you. And here's another thing. And, Lou's going to be mad at you on this one.
Why?
I show up at the fucking airport. You pick me up immediately, perfectly. And you go, you hungry? I go, yeah. And you go, I got a perfect place. And I go, awesome. When I know Mike says I got the place, I know it's going to be fucking top notch. I'm not going to want or lack anything at this restaurant. We go to this place. Oh my God, this is great. We go upstairs. We get a table, not a booth, which I fucking hate booze. We sit at a booth and our stomachs are fucking touching the wood. It sucks. You can't order soup because you're fucking going to get it on your shirt. So we get the table and then you go, dude, try monkey bread.
What was that?
You try monkey bread. You ever have monkey bread? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not eating monkey bread. No, you got to try it. It's really good. Monkey bread. You ever had monkey bread? Hey, give me an order of monkey bread. No, man, you gonna eat it? No, I can't eat that. You have it. Just try a little bit. I don't want monkey bread. I don't want it. No. You gotta get monkey bread. Get monkey bread. This kid brings over.
Why do they say like Scooby Doo?
This guy brings over a fucking bun. Look at this fucking thing they brought over with chocolate sauce on top. He puts that in front of me. He goes, "You gotta try it." I'm shaking like a heroin addict. This is one of my favorite things on earth right here, monkey bread.
I didn't know. I thought monkey bread was like only this restaurant did it.
What do you think? Tampa's the culinary fucking universe?
I just never heard of monkey bread before this place. So I thought this was like theirs, and I wanted you to try it because I thought you would appreciate it.
Yeah, but you should have said you ain't having it. We're doing good this weekend. We talked. You said we're doing good.
But vacation time is usually like when I go away, I'm like, I'm cheating on vacation.
It's not a vacation. It was work. That was work time.
Well,
vacation is 2 weeks.
I apologize. That was Dats was the restaurant.
And you fucking sent me on a spiral for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, I think you did okay after that. You only ate a little piece of monkey bread.
You don't know what I did at your house behind your back.
No, I don't. That's the truth.
And this is the problem staying at Calta's house. He's got it set up like a suite. So, but every fucking turn, it's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. There's like 6 jugs in his kitchen full of candy. And then you go in this pantry. It's a walk-in pantry. Most people would pay $500 a month in Brooklyn for this fucking apartment space. And it's all snacks, bags, boxes, everything you ever fucking wanted is in this walk-in closet of food. Okay. Then you go upstairs where I am, and there's just candy everywhere. There's fucking candy and guns all over this guy's house.
That's the name of my album, Candy and Guns.
It's like I can't fucking turn a corner without a trick-or-treat Snickers bar staring me right in the fucking face.
Well, it was just Halloween. It was a couple of days ago.
No. That was there last time I was there too.
Oh. And
then I said to you, I go, dude, you should build a big snack. We come back Saturday night. We're both wiped. We go upstairs. You got a 150-foot-inch wall of holy shit. We're watching TV. And I go, dude, I want some snack. You should make a big snack room. He goes, I am. He's making another pantry upstairs.
I'm making a snack closet upstairs. I'm putting in shelves. It's going to look just like a movie theater.
So I did go off my diet a little bit. We didn't work out one fucking day. I brought my bands. I thought we were going to work out. I thought we were going to work out.
I get up early before everybody else and work out a little bit.
I
didn't want to wake you.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Kristen's right. She said you're lucky that all you did was get monkey bread because Dats has got a bunch of other cool shit. I took you to Dough. We went and looked at the donuts next door. You bought donuts for the kids.
Oh my God, who's Kristen?
She hot. She's so hot.
You're lucky you went to Dats. What did you say? Bring that up again. I didn't get to read it. I was looking at her face. You were presented with that. That place is sick. Yes, look, Dats was great, and I got a great omelet. It was awesome, but I was ready to rock and roll and keep it tight all weekend. And I came back, and Sunday night when I got back, it was that food. I would imagine from the size of you that you know what I'm talking about.
What?
Food. When you, it's like a drug. When you get a little taste of it, it's like I got home. I ate ice cream late at night, Sunday. Dawn went to bed, and there was a little pint of gelato, and I fucking stuck a spoon in it, and I downed it.
Yeah, so, this is why I can't get you to drink with me one night.
No, I'm a fucking alcohol. I am an addict through and through. So now Monday I went back on my diet. Today I'm back on the diet.
I had you here all weekend. I lost 7 pounds.
Yeah, because you're eating these little fucking weird alien bars that are in your closet, which, by the way, I ate 4 of one night when you went to sleep.
That's not going to help.
Dude, I went and he's got all these dietary bars. I mean, he's got like 17, because Calta, well, you could get these bars. He bought every bar probably on the menu.
I like
and
a
just
little variety.
So I see him sneaking these little bars every once in a while. He'll go into a club, the food pantry, and come out and eat this little bar. So late one night when he went to bed, I went down and grabbed one of those bars. I grabbed two. I bought a packet of little cookies and a bar, all these dietary things. And then I ate them like a rat. I ate them fast because I didn't want you to fucking catch me. And then I ate two more. And then I shit my brains out Sunday when I came home.
You're welcome. They're not bad.
So, anyways, it was fucking great time after the debacle, but we worked through it. It was awesome. The show's up there. You guys have seen it. Another thing that happened that was pretty fucking epic. Some gossip. Want some gossip?
I do. I love gossip.
I think you know the gossip, but well, number one, we were there and they declared the president. So I know
no. They announced that Joe Biden is the president-elect, but even today, things are changing. I don't know. I'm not pushing for anybody at this point. I don't even care anymore. But shit's getting weird, man.
Shit's getting weird, but even through all that, it was a little weird. But then Chad Zumock was at the show Wednesday night.
Yes. Now he walked by me and said hi, and I didn't realize it was him till he walked past. Like, oh, hey, Chad, how are you? How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And right. I haven't talked to him since he was on this show. Although we did text that night, like letting because it got pretty heated on this show, but we ended it, and I really did hope that he got some help because you could tell he had some anger issues, and he got to talk about the bird stuff and when he was going after Hoppy, and then we saw him. What was that? That was Wednesday or Thursday?
That was Wednesday night. He was at the show. He actually retweeted it. A nice photo. I retweeted it.
Nice.
And then oh geez. Are you getting any of those?
What?
Yeah, he I think he's going to jail.
Okay, so I got a report last night that he was arrested, and I looked at it. It was 33 counts of fraud. Oof. And using a person's name, and there was money attached to it, and I couldn't really decipher it all from the arrest report. To me, it looks like, and I'm completely 100% guessing, this is my opinion, I don't know. It looks like maybe he had a stolen credit card or a credit card that didn't belong to him for some reason or another. I don't know that he stole anything, but that's what it looked like. But I don't know. So this morning when we were on my show, we tried to call him because I actually had my lawyer on the air, and I was going to let my lawyer help him out if he came on the air and told the story. And he politely declined and said he didn't want to make this a big deal and that he would talk about it on his podcast, on his Patreon. So I believe that happened already. I don't know, but he if he didn't do it, he's gonna do it, and I don't really know. He says that it could all go away, but I think even Jeffrey Dahmer said that when he was arrested. I don't know most people that get arrested. I have to tell you, Greg, I say this about a lot of comedians. I have not seen Chad do stand up. He's good radio, but I don't know if his stand up's funny. So I don't know. But he's a nice guy. He seems like he's a little bit of a mental patient. Wasn't he on radio or something down there and he got kicked off? He was on in Cleveland. He was on WMMS in Cleveland, and he got a DUI and he got fired. But then he went to Rover's show, and I don't know if he worked there or he just did appearances there, but he was on in Cleveland for a while. And then when he came to Florida, we had him on and we hit it off with him. He was a nice guy. He was good. And a year later, he wrote a story, I think on Terabang, what radio shows are good for comedy. And he listed this as one of the radio shows. And I thought that was cool of him. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I wish he would at least give me a little bone, said something on the side, said, hey, here's really what happened. But he didn't. He kept saying that if he had a good lawyer, it could all go away. Like it's a misunderstanding. But that's what everybody says.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So we will find out. I mean, I guess Crumb said there's 32 counts of 32
Fraud.
counts of what? A fraud.
Fraud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fraud is just fucking, that's just a shitty, you know what I mean? Fraud, like,
It
away
depends.
for something.
If you're getting away, like I always, my buddy Pete and I always talk about it whenever we see anybody go to jail. If you got a good scam going, just know that it's going to come to an end. So get out make it end before it comes to an end. If you did it good, collect a little money and then wrap it up and move on. Don't get greedy because it's going to get shut down. And you're going to get caught. That's just what people do. They get greedy and they keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, we can try and call Chad now, but I don't think he's going to want to do it, being that he wouldn't go on this morning.
Right. I found the arrest report, and basically it's just like Krembrum said, 32 counts of fraudulent use of personal information and petty theft and unlawful possession of personal ID of another.
It was under a certain amount of money, so it sounds to me like maybe he tried to use somebody's ID and credit card.
All of them were under $100, so yeah, and then a few of them were over $100, so they had a little bit of both.
So if he was going to maybe fill up his car with somebody's gas card, and they finally got him and charged him with all 32 counts,
that's what it looks like. But yeah,
That sucks.
I mean, I'd like to ask him. Do you want to try to?
Yeah.
I can show. Do you want to see the picture of his arrest?
Yeah,
Sure.
of course we
I
do.
do. Why? Of course we would.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
All right, listen, I got to be honest. There's a baby bee in here.
I see it.
Whoa, he looks mean.
He clearly has been eating.
Jesus Christ. You really got to do a fat joke at this point? You fucking.
Just saying. Maybe he was using the card to buy
45,
meals.
male, height. Oh, you should block out his fucking
Nobody's
address.
It's public record. It's online. No big deal.
All right. Okay.
Is it? Yeah, this is a public website.
Arrest locate. Well, they arrested him. All right. Wow. God
I don't
damn.
think that I would give any information because it's not. It looks so horrible when you're arrested and it says your occupation comedian. And you're like,
Did you see the baby bee?
I did. I saw a flyer head and I saw you do this. I thought your tongue was going to come out like a frog.
I'm more scared of a baby bee than I am of a regular bee.
Why?
Because baby bees don't know.
Because it can go up your nose.
Well, baby bees, yeah. Speaking of going up orifices, you guys have saw the video probably of Mr. Mike Calta, his Q-tips that I believe slaves made. I believe.
You think they were made in the 1600s?
They were made. They were made 200 years ago, down in fucking slave country. You have wooden Q-tips there. It's a glass jar. No, you gotta understand, Mike. Whenever he does something, it's gotta be big. So if you have guest Q-tips, they're in this glass jar and they're full. It's like they're never end. Like I've taken Q-tips out of there before. They're just full, and they're made of wood. I mean, a wood Q-tip. It's like it's a weapon at this point. And I put it in my ear. They're old, okay. And I put it in. As soon as I put it in, I pull it out. The fucking cotton swab that somebody put on there back in Georgia a long time ago. It fucking falls off in my ear. I pull it out, it's gone. And I'm like, the cotton swab, it went in my ear. He's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I go, look in my ear. He looks in my ear. He goes, there's nothing in there.
Didn't you look at it and look at the stick and see that there was no cotton at the end?
I did.
Well, you didn't show that to me. You kept that to yourself.
When your friend says the cotton went in my ear, why can't you believe him? Why do I have to have fucking... I have to have tangible evidence.
You tend to exaggerate. You overreact to things.
I do not exaggerate. I do not overreact.
You get a little bit out of control.
I do not get. They were fucking Q-tips. Q-tips. They were. Whoever saw a wooden fucking Q-tip?
Listen, what do I tell you? I get everything taken care of. You got a Q-tip stuck in your ear. I bring an ear doctor to you to have it removed. I solve all problems. I'm the fixer. I'm the guy that gets shit done. You need something, I get it done. You need to sell a stolen boat, I'll sell a stolen boat. Your wife's titty popped, I'll get somebody to fix it. I got it all.
It was pretty fucking amazing how Italian you are, because you're like, dude, don't worry about it. Fucking Dr. G's coming today. Dr. Paul's coming. What's his name again?
Paul
Dr.
DiPasquale.
Dr. Paul DiPasquale, great guy, comes to the first show. I tell him, I go, I got this thing stuck in my ear. Lou walks over to my ear, looks in my ear, goes, yep, I see it.
Well, he's got doctor eyes. He's got doctor eyes. I couldn't see it.
There's no such thing.
He sees shit that I can't. He knows when he looks at my face, he goes, you should get that taken off. I go, what? He goes, that little mark. I go, I didn't even see it. He goes, get it taken off. He's got eyes.
There's no such thing as doctor eyes.
It is. It's the same thing as meat freezer.
No, it's the same thing as you just going, yeah, how's my mic sound? It sounds great. Let's go.
Yeah. So it worked out, and we got it taken out of your ear, and you're just fine. And then it was so funny. You were on stage. You're like, I can fucking hear now. I can actually hear things.
I couldn't hear for 3 days. And every time my jaw moved, it clicked. I could hear clicking.
It was the wood.
Oh, it's the fucking worst.
You want to know what I'm wearing?
What? Oh, yeah, of course we do.
I'm wearing my Bert Kreischer Free Waters.
Ooh, look at those.
They're so comfortable.
How comfortable.
They're like walking on little babies.
Oh, that sounds fucking great.
They're nice. Anyway, we're gonna coming up at 7:30. We got a guest on the show today. Did we meet?
Yeah, tell them about
Alyssa. I always remember all the hot chicks that we meet.
Yeah, we met Alyssa. She was there. She was the she was the ladybug, the secret ladybug.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I don't remember meeting Kristen though. Where was Kristen? I love that we have a bunch of gorgeous women in here.
Kristen was not there. Kristen is very, very pretty. She lives too far south, I think.
Really? Where'd you get that coffee mug?
I got this from Grill and Provisions. There's a place where I buy all my big green egg stuff.
Your wife introduced
you go to the gym. Is that right? I don't know. I met so many people. I'm getting confused.
All right. So tell us who's going to be there. Welcome, Alyssa and Kristen.
There's a guy named Mike Busey, and my listeners know who he is. He's been on my show before.
Right.
He lives in a place in Orlando, like right outside of Orlando, called the Sausage Castle. Mush, maybe you can find some video on YouTube. There's a lot of it. And he used to tell people he was Gary Busey's nephew because he kind of looks like him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got weird hair, and he always wears no sleeves, and he's got tattoos everywhere. And he's the nicest, sweetest guy, but he runs a goddamn circus show at his house. He's got midgets. He's got strippers. There's always crazy homeless people living there. He's friends with all the rappers. What's that guy? There's one guy who has tattoos all over his face and his teeth. He hangs out with that guy. He hangs out with Post Malone. People love him. I think he's great. We have had the best times on my show with the people from his show, and they travel around in a bus and they do the Mike Busey sideshow, weird shit. They got all these crazy. Anyway, now he lives in like a mansion. He makes so much money. He lives like in a mansion in Orlando because they kept kicking him out of his house because they'd shoot guns on his property and stuff. Now he lives in this giant mansion, and they throw these parties, and he's got all these people living there and these girls living there, and he's just crazy. And he's got a Veterans Day party happening tomorrow. So I'm gonna share this just so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what's happening at the party. Now, if you're a veteran, this is where you want to be for sure. Hold on, here we go. He's got his 9th annual Veterans Day party where they got free haircuts because a lot of times those guys are homeless so they can't take care of themselves. Free barbecue dinner, carnival rides, and free beer. Then they're going to have fights because he's got a full ring set up, military branch versus branch. Then the stripper showdown. And then to top it off, a porn star named Jenny Jizz is going to give everybody free blowjobs. Not everybody, but the veterans. So Miss Jizz will be there giving blowjobs as she's done in years prior to all the veterans that are there.
That's funny. Joel said COVID has not slowed him down.
No, Mike Busey eats COVID for breakfast.
A midget almost died at one of his live shows.
So Mike has a girl midget.
Was there a 5-foot pool?
No, she came to my show. It was her, and she has big fake boobies, and she's a little midget. And she came to the show, and we were drinking. It was a live show that I did in the morning, and she got so drunk that an ambulance had to come take her away. And now our whole thing is we don't have a good enough show unless a midget leaves in an ambulance. That's when we know it's good. At one point, the midget left in the ambulance. Chris Kattan was there making out with 2 strippers in a closet that we had camera in there. Frank Caliendo showed up and just was fucking scared out of his mind. He was afraid to go in. It was insane. It was really insane.
Where was Chris? You had Chris Kattan, the fucking monkey boy?
Yeah, from Saturday Night Live.
With the spine problems?
That was his second time on the show. The first time on the show, he almost got a fist fight with Spanish.
Wasn't I there?
No. The first time
he was there for one of them.
He called in, I think, when you were there.
No, I was there when he was. Wasn't I there?
No, I don't think so, because he was only on the show twice that I can recall. Once we were live at the Hard Rock Cafe. That's the one where him and Spanish almost got in the fight. And then the second time was when we did the live show in the theater and where the midget almost died, and he was in the closet just making out with strippers. It was awesome. And Frank Caliendo shows up and he was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm getting into. It was great.
I do have a quick video of the castle like you asked for.
Sausage Castle.
Yes.
Yes. Give you an idea what the Sausage Castle is all about.
Wow.
That's Mike.
Potential riot status right now.
Mike Busey, he's been in several reality shows, including one on MTV. Now, deputies say neighbors complained after several hundred people showed up to a party at his St. Cloud house.
There's a fucking riot to get inside the house.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's the old house.
That's one of the wildest, most insane parties you've ever seen.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Dude, the guy's great, man. He's a one-man jackass. He also used to hang out with this guy, Big LA.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mike. He's here.
Oh, good. Let's bring him in. What's up, Mike?
What's up, gentlemen?
Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a long time.
How you been? Looks like you survived 2020 so far.
I'm doing great. I was explaining to my buddy Bobby Kelly about everything that goes.
Nice to meet you.
Everything that goes down at the Sausage Castle, both the original, the OG Sausage Castle, and the new palatial estate you have now.
It's AKA the poor Mike and the not so poor Mike.
I'll tell you what, it's a shitty teeth Mike and great teeth Mike.
Yeah, I people are like, a lot of the followers like, I miss your old teeth. I was like, yeah, I don't miss those fucking teeth at all.
I like your new choppers. You look good. I like it. I have to tell you, you know how I feel about you. I was telling him before, you're like the sweetest, nicest guy, but I also think you're a fucking genius. You are a genius with what you've created and built over there. And and you could tell what a good guy he is. Every fucking rap star and athlete, everybody that goes through Orlando ends up at the Sausage Castle because there's no other place like it in the world. Remember that Beecher's Madhouse? This is that 100 times on steroids.
I used to do Beecher's Madhouse all the time, and it was fucking nuts. But
how
this
were the midgets there? I heard there were subpar to my midgets.
Well, I haven't seen your midgets yet. I heard your midgets are women. They had guy midgets.
Oh yeah, we got hot chick midgets, and we got every midget you think of. We got black midgets. We got sexy midgets. We got famous midgets. We got the midgets that don't have the Down syndrome look, the real cute ones. We got those too. We got a little bit of everything.
Well, usually most people have one or two midgets. You're just rocking with a whole crew of midgets.
I don't know. They just I'm like a beacon to midgies.
You're like Dorothy.
It's confusing because some of them, a lot of them, and when I say them, I mean midgets, don't like that word, and then some of them embrace it. So when I say the M as in McDonald's, I'm like, I had to look in the room like, all right, which midgie has a problem with this word, and how much do I just kind of where's the middle ground? Because then I got people that are, when I mean people, I mean midgets, are really offended by the word little people because they're like, whoa, little people, what am I, you trying to degrade me?
Yeah, that's what I think. Little people sound too Disney-like. Like midget sounds like a tough word. I like midget better.
Yeah,
you remember when
I embrace it. I mean,
do you remember they used to have there was a time when little people, midgets, were very in, and they had at bars midget throwing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that happening now? Like political correctness has took all the fun things, such as midget tossing. It's all gone.
There are two reasons why I've never been to the Sausage Castle, although Mike has invited me. He was very courteous a couple of times. One is I feel like I'm going to get shot at any time. And two is I feel like I'm going to fuck a midget and it's going to be on camera everywhere. So those are the reasons why I have to stay away.
Yeah, you definitely, if you're looking to ruin your career or marriage, this is a good place to start, for sure.
But yet all famous people go there with no problems.
Yeah, we got a little subliminal rule like, hey, don't make sure this doesn't make the light of the internet.
We got you.
I got hard drives full of some unspeakable things that I'll never speak of.
Is there a code there? Like, let's just give you a scenario. Some comic, goes down there who's married, he's got a family, and he shows up, and then, he goes into a closet and gets one of those free blowjobs. And then, someone opens the door and sees him. Is there a code where that won't get out? Like, the person's life wouldn't get ruined.
And you gently whisper into my ear, "Hey, motherfucker, please, the love of God, do not post this shit. I was never here."
Partly, I feel like
there's protocol because that's why we have a good relationship with the people that come here because they know they don't have to worry about being exposed or anything, and we like to make sure everything's consensual. That's a big word, consensuality. We want everyone to be consensual. Okay. No creepy late night finger puppet games or everything's got to be consensual.
Let me tell you, this guy, I follow him on Snapchat, and he would get up in the morning on like a Sunday at like noon, and he would roll over, and there'd just be hot girls. And look at this motherfucker; he gets the hottest girls.
I got a small dick. I'm fat. I don't even have a college education. And,
you don't even have the same color hair.
4 years ago, I was pretty much ready to jack off anybody to fucking pay my bills. I lived in a walk-in closet. When I first met Mike, I was living in a walk-in closet. So I wish that I had more money because I wanted to buy the Sausage Castle, but it seems like that all worked out very well for you. I tried to move into your house. You were going to rent some place, and I'm pretty sure the HOA wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, this poor guy was on the news every fucking night, even though he was out in the swamps. People are still trying to kick him out. They'd fly helicopters over the house. You couldn't catch a break out there.
Yeah, I still definitely, when I heard a helicopter today, and I was like, whoa, everyone calm down. I like kind of freak out a little bit. But once I know what they're doing, then I'm cool with it. I'm like, oh, they're just, just flying by.
Are you out in the middle of nowhere now? Did you get a piece of land where you can do whatever the fuck you want?
Yeah, I'm in beautiful Lake County in a town called Astatula. It's right outside of Orlando, so I'm on 80 acres, and it's like David Koresh's little sweet spot he had before they burnt it down. It's a really got nice privacy walls, nice little gated community, it's like a adult theme park.
Dude, it's got tennis courts, a huge pool.
I'm a carny now, Mike. I don't know if you told me. I just bought a carnival ride. I bought a scrambler, and I'm not gonna stop there. Okay.
What does a scrambler cost?
What's that?
What's a scrambler go for?
About 35 grand.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Some people buy like Lamborghinis. I'm buying motherfucking scramblers.
What is a scrambler? What is that? What does it do?
It's the old traditional It's like three arms that spin you around until you viciously vomit everywhere. And if you're fat like me, you're literally like suffocating your date. You get the centrifugal force is dragging your lard onto her.
I almost fucking killed my son on teacups.
Oh yeah, same principle. A little more intense, but same shit.
Now tomorrow, one of the things in the serious tip, Mike always takes care of veterans, homeless people. Yeah, there's a scrambler. There you go.
That looks like mine. That could be mine right there. Mine's fucking blue too. What do you fucking know?
That's hilarious. Mike has always been kind to people. He would let homeless people live in the house. He would always take care of people and feed people, even when he had nothing. That's truth. And for Veterans Day, this is the 9th annual Veterans Day party, and the lovely Miss Jenny Jizz will be. I don't believe that's her real name. I think that's a stage name. She'll be providing free blowjobs. How many blowjobs will she give? Like, how many did she give last year?
If you served in the United States Armed Forces and you have a penis or lack of, she's willing to consensually put it in her mouth and let you ejaculate all over her face.
What if I join tomorrow? If I join the Navy tomorrow,
you got a chance. You got a chance. We've always had some. We try to line up. Okay, who has a Purple Heart? If any guy's missing a fucking leg, hey, you get bumped to the front. Eye patches. All right, come move them to the front, and then we go by. Seniority, how many years you got in the service, and diplomatic way. You never seen a blowjob delegated in such a diplomatic way.
Now listen, I was in the Sea Cadets when I was younger, which is an office.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds. Is that one of the Bible Christian schools?
It's the Boy Scouts for the Navy.
Yeah, I mean, you get to jack off. I think. I don't think you actually get to put your dick in your mouth, but you can jack off in the corner quietly.
Does she actually complete it on every guy?
100%. 100.
How long does that take?
We get a lot of emails and messages like, "Hey, is this shit like for real?" And I remember seeing some things online. I got tagged into like, yeah, they're not really fucking giving blowjobs, guys. Oh my god! And I'm like, no, it's fucking real. I actually was it last year? I have my my manager / comedian Miguel Colon Jr. here with me. He's hanging out. Another fat guy. He's pretty funny. He just reminded me of last year. It was one of the more uncomfortable moments where an innocent bystander was a victim to friendly fire. And imagine Jenny Jizz. She's on her knees. She's orally doing her civic duty to these beautiful people, these veterans, and she's like an octopus. She's literally just stroking and sucking in circles back and forth. The room's getting a little hotter as you're starting to slightly want to vomit because you can smell the ball cheese and the ejaculant. Well, one poor individual, I think he might have been in the Navy actually. He got a fucking little cum shot right to the ear, and I actually have the most beautiful photo of it. And I posted it on Instagram. It got deleted. I don't say anything about it. It could have been cake frosting, whatever. I don't know what's going on with the censorship on social media, but I personally feel attacked. So,
dude, I'm telling you, I follow Miss Jizz on various porn sites. Does she live here or there?
She lives like 30 minutes from me. Jenny Jizz and her husband, the cum artist, they live right center Orlando. They're actually they've been married like 25 years. They've been married. They're rich as fuck. They have a very successful contracting business company.
Do they collect all the cum and he makes art out of it? Is that why he's the jizz artist?
That's what I'm sure you guys are used to this. People are always pitching you, hey man, you should do. Well, one time I was sitting in my living room several years ago and someone's like, hey, I know this guy. And his name's the cum artist. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, no, his Instagram handle is @cumartist. And I was like, wait a minute, really? Okay, I got to check this out. And I looked at it and sure enough it was. And then for a while, I thought he was actually Jenny Jizz. I didn't know he was the husband of her. So I'm like calling him Jenny Jizz. He's like, no, I'm the cum artist. And I'm like, what? I'm like I got fucking a cork board and Polaroids with like colored yarn trying to like CSI map investigate like this Jizz fucking investigation. And come to find out, they're just the sweetest, nicest, coolest, successful business people that just absolutely love. He loves watching his wife perform fellatio on complete strangers. And I got tired of them sucking random dicks on Holiday Inns. I was like, hey, why don't you do something for your country? And why don't you suck some of these fucking veterans' dicks? And she politely obliged. And
you're a fucking true American, Mike Busey.
Hey, listen to me, dude. It's such a crazy sentence to hear, but it's such a beautiful idea. and so simple, and you're actually doing so much for these guys, because a blowjob to a guy like that is so meaningful.
Yeah, and I guess we're gonna get all serious and shit, and I hope I don't cry and stuff. But yeah, behind the midgets and the strippers and the blowjobs, there's definitely a sincere intent to try to impact this world on a more of a positive level. You know, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on, and you know, we don't have to go too far from looking at how fucked up things are. So I try to provide people an escape from the harsh realities of life, and anyone who's willing to sign a piece of paper, whether they were a fucking water boy or they were infantry, I feel that they should be, you know, I feel that they should be somehow, some way showed appreciation. And you can always say thank you and pat them on the back and give them a free meal at fucking Denny's, or you could suck their dick. And I went for the last one. So.
Well, you're not going to do it. Just in case people are just joining in right now.
Yeah, but you would do it if you had to.
I mean, I'd rather go suck a dick than go fight in Iraq. I tell you that. I mean, if we're gonna fucking weigh the pros and cons, I mean, let's be honest. I'm not a fan of dick sucking. I got no problem anyone wants to do with the genitals and shit, as long as it's consensual and not performed on a child or an animal. Other than that, yeah, fucking blow away. So, you know.
I believe that there's probably been some animals blown in that place.
Definitely not. My lawyer would like to jump in right about now. Definitely fucking not.
No animals.
I'm not even into anal. I call me old fashioned. I'm just I like having sex with multiple women consensually at the same time. That's about.
You're old fashioned.
Yeah, old fashioned.
You're old fashioned. You're old fashioned. Listen, let me ask you a question though. Are there gay things that happen at this party too?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up. Jenny Jizz occasionally is into rubbing wieners together, which is where I draw the line. You know, we all say don't make eye contact, and you know, blah 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 blah. But sometimes I don't know, in the heat of the battle, you know, she's a patriot. You know, back in the days, women were back at home in the steel factories and weaving clothes and shit and selling war bonds. Well, Jenny Jizz back in the day would have been sucking everyone's dick to make sure America is greater and in a better position to fucking win the war. And Jenny Jizz every now and then likes to rub wieners together, which is totally where I draw the line. And I look into the eyes of these guys sometimes, and I'm like, I know they're not down with this, but I know they're not gonna stop it.
That is a decision in a man's life that is up to him.
Mike, you are a true patriot, and in all seriousness, I do believe that you are, along the lines of the P.T. Barnums of the world. You are a fucking genius. What you've done in the era of social media, and I mean, you were there before social media, but the fact that you've been able to create this thing and live life the way you want to do it, I admire that so much. I really do.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate coming from someone like you that's, you know, made a successful career, entertaining other people in the world. And yeah, I mean, like I said, all bullshit aside, it's a really cool feeling to. We have guys that come here, and not just veterans, just anyone that feel like they don't socially fit in with society, or they have some deficiency with their physical appearance, or maybe they have a confidence issue or some social disorder. And at my house, the Sausage Castle, you can be yourself. I mean, if my fucking fat, ugly, retarded self is getting laid, anyone can get laid. And it's not just about the sex. The sex shit, that's cool and it's great. But just showing somebody a good time.
Yeah.
And letting people know, fuck what they think. You know, a lot of people think, oh, this is deplorable. Oh, my God. It's like, hey, man, listen, you didn't go over and fight for your country. And whether you believe in the conflict or the war that they engaged in, that doesn't matter. It's the fact that they were willing to put their life on the line. And I think we all should still believe, especially times like this, the beautiful idea and dream what America should be. Not what it currently is or maybe what it was at one point, but the general idea of what America should be is a great idea that I think we should all still.
If you're doing this on Veterans Day, I can't wait to see a Christmas party.
Oh yeah, that's actually my birthday party mixed in with a couple midgets' birthdays, and I don't know. We all got giant heads, so I think maybe I was supposed to be a midget. Maybe one of the chromosomes fucking
broke free.
Yeah, who knows?
And let me ask you a question,
I got
dude.
a small dick, so I know I've got part midget in me. However, the midget that lives with me, Midget Mac, he's got a huge dick. So
What were you gonna say, Bob?
I can't. Now, like the next day, tomorrow, after the party, when do you have a maid crew come in? Is the maid that gets the blowjob room get a little extra?
Well, I'll tell you this. That is one of the difficult days to actually get the maid to come in. Sometimes I have to call from another phone, and I have to have someone translate. Like, hey, emergency! You must come now. My casa mucho dirty. And she's like, "Fuck you, gringo." And they definitely aren't a big fan of coming over here because it takes a day or two. We literally open the windows and the doors and let the freedom air out, as we say. And we try not to sit on any furniture for at least a couple of weeks.
Oh man!
But yeah, you can see all this on my website, mikebusey.com. If you become a member of it, not only do you get to see all my crazy uncensored content, but you also get to come to the events. We have crazy events we call members weekends. Every month we have like a 3-day kind of like a mini festival that's like summer camp. So it's like we have scavenger hunts and games and like drinking contests, and there's nightly parties and celebrities and all kinds of other people. And you know, it's a shit show. We make a bunch of grown adults become kids again and have fun. And you know, it's like this whole place. It's not just like a place, you know, because even when I had no money and it was really shitty, it was still like a magical environment that we created here to protect the idea, like, you know, judgment and people want to talk shit. Like, we don't care what you do here. Just have fun and enjoy life. You know, it's short. And
so are there any are there bouncers, or that people get out of hand, and do you kick them out?
It's like a legit operation. You know, we got fucking you know, we got fucking guards walking around. But if people come here, you can't. It's not like an open bar. Not people like just staying over here drinking whatever. Like, it's all delegated. You get searched. We've even had nurses out there fucking checking people's temperatures and stuff, and everything's very, very like legit. It's as if you went to any other music festival or nightclub or bar, you know, and it's all inclusive. You become a member, and everything. We don't charge you for alcohol, blowjobs, or anything. Whatever you get, you take, you have fun, you enjoy it.
It's basically like heaven.
Kind of. It's my little version of heaven, you know, for obesity.
I think I'm going to vote for this guy next election.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I just want that chair for my birthday.
I got a bunch of these. Like, I get a little crazy sometimes on the internet and start buying some shit. And my guy Miguel says, hey, he hides my fucking card, or he starts telling my friends, like, stop buying shit on fucking Facebook Marketplace. Stop bringing him that. He doesn't need no more petrified rattlesnake statues.
Well, I do need that. I do need one of those chairs. So if they go on the market, let me know.
I got a bunch. I got a lot of them. You got to come over here.
I will. I need a security guy I'm afraid I'm going to get shot. I feel like not from you. I just feel like one of your party patrons, like that. What's that one guy that you bring over in my studio? The rapper with the tattoos on his face.
Stitches.
That guy scares the fuck out of me.
Tattoos on the face. You gotta be a little more.
Well, you nailed it. You knew what I was talking about. That guy scares the shit out of me.
He's a teddy bear. He's a good guy.
I feel like at any time
but he, you know, he's kicking it. He's doing good.
I feel like he's gonna turn and bite me like Hannibal Lecter one day.
He's harmless. He's a good guy. You know, yeah, you should be more worried about your wife leaving you and shit than you have to worry about someone getting shooting you here.
I think I can manage to keep my dick tied to my leg for a little while just to visit.
Now, do you have a place like in your room? Remember Animal House where Otter had that room when nobody could go? Like the rest of the Animal House was fucking
into my room.
What is it?
I have a hidden bookshelf, like one of those bookshelves that come into my room, and there's literally I'm gonna take this off the stand. I'm gonna show y'all kind of a little bit here.
We get a little tour.
Yeah, we got a little tour here. So we got some more bullshit furniture up here. We got a flamethrower,
like a machine
pirate
gun,
swords. We got a gold Desert Eagle, a Mac 11. We got some cattle prods, some zombie bats. We literally have just guns laying around, but they're safe. We're very safe. We got I went to Colombia right before the quarantine, and I got to hang out with Pablo Escobar's brother Roberto, and I had him sign a piece of his jail. Yeah, and over here you'll see a whole new wall of guns over here. And if you come out this way, this is my hidden bookshelf that y'all were speaking of. So if you want to come into my actual bedroom, you gotta like.
Look at
That's fucking fantastic.
That is great.
You go over here next to Moby Dick and you pull it.
That's
boom,
fucking
right back in.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
Over here we got this is a little exercise facility.
Exercise.
Moms.
Those dollar bills are that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, those are hundreds.
Oh, my bad.
Don't worry, they're fake. Ain't that dumb.
Elvis didn't have shit on you.
Hey, look at me.
A really crazy arcade over here.
I looked at the stripper pole, but I really noticed the snack machine. He's got a fucking snack machine. Are those snacks free or do you have to pay?
Oh, you're gonna pay to play, baby. I got like 6 of them. Well, here you'll see a map of the property right here. This is the house. There's a football field, a tennis court, basketball court, a batting cage, the world's shittiest animal sanctuary, giant campgrounds, a baseball field, water park, a gator hole, a track. There's 4 giant 10,000 square foot warehouses. We have an arena. We got all kinds of dumb shit outside. Through here, we got the studio here. We got a bunch of more shit out here. This is like the kitchen area, bar area.
Is that a bathtub?
This is my vending machine business. I got like a bunch of dead. This is the Legends room. It's all dead rock stars. I got a piece of John Lennon's furniture from his favorite couch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hey, Mike,
is that a bathtub?
Yeah, it's a bathtub, but ain't no one taking baths on that shit. And I'd wash those balls if I was you. Over here, my buddies at bumpbox.com, I sold them so many fucking radios that they gave me a pair of Elvis Presley's personal worn reading glasses.
Oh, wow.
And I actually have Elvis's blood. So if you want to clone him, call me. It's still on his little thing there. So
this is the fucking
I got a
best.
fucking ice cream machine. We have Slurpees, popcorn, a full bar. I got my motorcycle here.
Members get access.
Yeah, like all the everything you go down here.
He's the modern day Willy Wonka, dude.
Yeah. Holy shit.
This is our boiler room. We got some casino games going on here, and this is our podcast studio. So if any of your listeners get really fucking hard up and they want to hear more of our bullshit, we talk about some of our personal war stories and crazy adventures. I've been doing this for 20 years. I think the Scrambler's still on, actually. We're just doing a photo shoot out here.
This is fucking crazy.
Out here, this is my first endeavor into the carnival business, so I'm 25% carny at this moment.
Like 25%
right here, and this is highly dangerous. And we never let the operator operate with his clothes on. He has to have a cigarette dangling from his mouth, and keep the authenticness of the carny alive here. And there's a lot of other shit. It's 80 acres of stuff. There's a fucking mechanical bull over here. I don't even know the front of the house.
Dude, this is fucking crazy.
I mean, this is what you dream of when you're a kid. When you're a kid, this is like a 12.
Why is this not a TV show on fucking television right now?
Well, that's kind of funny you mentioned it. We've been filming for a certain Netflix show that you may have heard of. Involves some exotic animals. I can't tell you much more than that.
Oh,
but,
boy.
I mean, why are we watching people in Alaska and fucking the Kardashians when we should be watching this guy and his friends partying at this fucking complex?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. Why aren't y'all here broadcasting and consensually participating in some of the fun that happens here?
Because I'm afraid.
Like,
I'm not afraid.
Mike,
Let's go.
Who doesn't want to see Mike ride this bull? I mean,
yeah,
Dude,
it's a bull on a bull.
Next time you come, I'll go to the fucking Sausage Castle. We'll do the show from there.
You should. We got little maps in case you get lost. It's like a Disney, like, oh, where am I? I'm right here. Oh, am I the fucking mechanical bull? You know?
We should do a comedy show there, Mike.
Yeah, we do that. My guy Miguel Colon Jr. is a comic, and we've had all kinds of shows. We have a whole arena here, like a whole stage I bought from Disney World, and we have shows, concerts. You know, we have monthly events. I got a giant tour bus. We do our stage show. We tour around the world. Here's my shitty, janky concession stand carny shit.
Let me
It
just
looks
tell
really
you,
good at night, but it's actually just some Amazon fucking sheets.
back in the day, he was driving around on a school bus converted. Now
I
he's got
still
this
got all
Mac.
that shit. Hey, don't let all this scrambler shit think I changed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still eating hot dogs and fucking living. None of this shit's to brag. It's to inspire other obese motherfuckers who had a dream. And if you get off your fucking lazy ass and you just go out and do it, maybe you can get a little piece of your happiness. You know?
Is Gary Busey coming
Uncle.
tomorrow?
He's not coming tomorrow. He probably doesn't even know where he's at right now. But he's he does like to have fun. But I don't know. I don't know if his wife would be a big fan of the blowjobs.
When's Posty coming back?
I don't know when they start touring. Anytime he's in Central Florida, he normally comes over. You know, we've had pretty much everyone here.
I went to the show last time he was in Tampa, and Mike was backstage with Matt from Hornblasters and who was for the lawyer's kid, John Morgan's kid, all hanging out.
Morgan for the people. That's my crew. That's my guy.
Damn right.
Look how
I think, dude, this is fucking great. Now, Mike, don't forget when I talk to you on my show tomorrow, we gotta change the language a little bit.
Oh, hey, I know about that terrestrial shit. This ain't my first rodeo player.
I know you're very radio friendly.
Hey, Mike, how many people live at your house? Do you let live there?
You trying to move in? I might be able to find room for you.
I might try to fucking move in.
Yeah, I can ruin your life. Come on over.
You got girls living there all the time?
Sir, that's not this kind of establishment. Do you think a place that's gonna have a blowjob party tomorrow would let women live here? Come on.
Yes, this motherfucker would get up on Sunday morning and there'd be a hot girl and he'd go, just give me a back rub, and the midget and another hot girl would be rubbing his back down.
But you don't have a girlfriend, right?
I actually do, and we have consensual sex with lots of other consensual, beautiful ladies.
Oh, look at the stairs. This fucking place is great.
This just all kinds of stuff here. We got Miley Cyrus, and one of my best friends is her brother, Trey Cyrus. He'll be here on Friday. I'm gonna ruin his life for a little while.
Oh shit!
I got a 50-year-old zebra that I bought. This is all internet money, Mike. You gotta get on the internet shit, baby. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm looking into it.
Over here we got a themed room. This is the Hugh Hefner room here.
Oh, that's nice. I'd ruin my marriage in that room. That is
Shout
very
out to
nice.
Matt from hornblaster.com for giving me this amazing pinball machine.
Wow, that's great. Now Matt bought Burt Reynolds' house, didn't he, in Tampa?
Yeah, I actually have some of his taxidermy downstairs in my bathroom. This is the Marilyn Monroe room.
That's very nice.
For the ladies, you know.
Yeah.
Or whatever they fucking identify as.
Look at the camera at the foot of the bed.
Now, do you have any transsexuals at the party?
We actually do. I've seen a couple of them, actually. And I may or may not have been slightly confused at first. Probably shouldn't have been drinking that much, but we won't talk about that.
I'm dying to get my band to play there.
Wait a minute, is that a bed just in the hallway?
This is the Prince room. Yeah, I'm in the bunk beds a lot. Kind of like, those crazy Colts, except they don't really have to shave their heads and wear Nikes.
Look, there's bunk beds everywhere.
Yeah,
I love this.
You think we're playing games, Mike? You think this is a game?
This is legit. I could come hide there. You probably wouldn't even know I was there.
Oh, it's true. We've had some people actually living in the campgrounds, and we didn't know how. We're like, how long you been here? Like 2 weeks. This is the Prince room in here.
That's a chair I want. Holy shit! Look at that chair. There you go. Oh, I would just sit there and play video games all day.
Yeah, that's definitely not what I would do. But
we should do comedy camp. We should do comedy camp at his campground.
Do it. Come on, bring it. You're the fucking man. I've been seeing you for years. You're a fucking legend, and yeah, y'all are always welcome there.
You're a fucking legend. How the fuck did I not meet you before today?
Well, there's this thing called the internet. You should definitely check it out. I've been doing this shit for 20 fucking years. I didn't just pop into this shit. I don't come down. No mom and dad money, no drug money, no lottery. 100% self-made. Like literally 4 years ago, I was sleeping in a fucking walk-in closet. So it's like everything you see here, that shit's cool and great, but it's just been the journey to get to it that you can't. The journey will never be seen in this 50-year-old zebra that I bought at some shady antique place. They'll never be able to tell you the stories.
As he's talking about being a self-made man, there's 2 sarcophaguses behind him. Like, I've got everything.
Yeah, that guy really got me on that one. He wasn't budging off fucking $2,000 a piece, and I was like, son of a bitch, we need it.
Oh shit! Well,
That'd
dude,
be great if that's where the strippers were sleeping right now.
yeah,
There might be someone in there right now. Shit, I mean, there's 80 acres, guys. You gotta understand. There's
80
4
fucking
giant
acres.
warehouses. There's an entire like arena. I have the WrestleMania 3 ring inside there. There's so much shit that and this is all paid off, believe it or not.
Oh, I
My
believe
credit
it.
score a year ago was like fucking below 400, but I've been working. I'm in the high 7s now.
Ooh, very nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm gonna have Mike on my show tomorrow morning, so we could let all the veterans know that Miss Jizz will be giving out free blowjobs. Look at the swing. He's got a swing in there.
This is my this is the barbershop / bathroom. Here's some of hornblaster.com gift from Burt Reynolds. This is some of his taxidermy, except the rain in the middle. I bought that off Facebook.
Do you have any Dom DeLuise stuff in there?
Damn, you know what's funny? My guy Miguel Colon Jr. He actually looks like fucking Dom DeLuise.
Hey,
we talked about doing Cannonball Run together and rolling out one year, just dressing up and driving through the country, and then COVID hit.
I almost bought Dom DeLuise's jacket from Cannonball Run.
You should have. That's an opportunity that was definitely missed.
I definitely missed
How do
it.
I turn that shit around? So
Believe it or not, I wouldn't have fit in it.
I got 2 toilets. This is where I shit, and this is where I wash. Got a little bidet action here. But wait, there's more. I keep this Walmart plastic coat hanger right behind it, so if I need to dislodge some shrapnel,
Right.
there we go.
And in case somebody needs a quick abortion.
There you go. I got you. And just remember, kids, to make sure you always keep the brown side down. You don't want to confuse that handle for the dislodging.
Oh, this is great. Mike, tell everybody where they can find you and they can follow you on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, just go to MikeBusey.com. Everything's on there. Here you go. Y'all can move in here. I got 6 beds in my closet.
Yeah, I'm not getting on the bottom.
Oh, that's the only one I can fit in. Shit, climbing, that ain't happening.
Oh, if Mike's on top of me, I'm not getting on the bottom.
Yeah, well, we can have a snuggle party. So
that's what we should do. A nice chubby guy, tummy to tummy, tip to tip party.
It's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you go to I have a Snapchat, I have Instagram, all that bullshit. I'm pretty easy to find. Just go to MikeBusey.com, become a member, come to the parties, come to the events, come see the fucking come see the magic for yourself. It's like if you subscribe to Playboy magazine, but Hefner lets you come over and hang out at his house for 3 days and do really fucked up shit. All in a good, clean, safe environment. Just a bunch of consensual adults having a good old time. Some good Christian fun.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna call you tomorrow morning.
Do that.
And then we'll talk about it tomorrow and catch up on the air tomorrow. And I'm so glad that you're doing so awesome.
Thank you, man. Same to you. Hey, shit, it's a crazy world. I'm blessed. Like I said, all that shit's, I'm you know how you saw me literally about to be homeless 4 years ago, and I was in your studio trying to tell everyone my whole story and all the ups and downs of the county and the police and everything going on, and they thought I was like some fucking drug lord. I never even smoked weed. I'm completely like sober. I've never done any drugs.
Yeah, and you always look out for the people that you're with too. Like all the girls, you always take care of them. They all love you because you're a nice guy.
Now, guys, that's a different story. We might light you on fire. Ladies, we like to bring the accountability partner. Hey, we need another girl in here. This girl, she's fading. Bring another girl in. We need some fucking witnesses over here.
Listen, we set the bar for all my
shit and fucking start, make sure no one's dying and everyone's having a good time, and so
we set the bar for all our live gigs. If I don't have a midget leaving an ambulance, I didn't have a good show.
Hey, that's true. Oh, damn, that did happen with this show. That you're the only guy I know. It's like, hey, we're having a fucking Cinco de Mayo company party, and we're all passing around bottles of tequila at 9 a.m.
Yeah, well, you got to do it when you can squeeze it in.
Who did you have? Who was that? It
Chris
was
Kattan.
And us, me, Big LA, Little Jess.
Frank Caliendo.
A bunch of dancers, and yeah, we've had some good times in your studio.
That's fucking great. We're due. Next time you guys headed back this way, let me know. I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey, you're more than welcome to come here too, my friend.
Thank you. All right, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Everybody go check out MikeBusey.com and start following this stuff because it's fucking great.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
buddy.
Mike.
It was great meeting you, man.
It was nice meeting you. No bullshit. Hit me up on Instagram, whatever. Or Mike, pass my number anytime you want to come out. We'd love to do some comedy special here, something, whatever. You name it.
I love it. I fucking love it, dude. I'm definitely gonna hook up with you on the internet, and I'll get your number. I'll give you a buzz. I want to come down there, Mike. We got to go down there.
I'd love to.
He's been saying that for years. Don't let him bullshit.
I'll get him.
Bring him. Just get a fucking blow dart gun and shoot him in the neck, and then he wakes up with a fucking pink suit and a perm, and he's at my house. Fucking.
I'm gonna A-team him like fucking Baracus. I'm gonna put him to sleep, throw him in the fucking the spritzer, and we're coming down.
You know who else loves Mike is Kreischer. Bert Kreischer loves. I think Bert is the first one to introduce me to you, like the first one to turn me on to you years ago. So we should all get together and do.
Look at Bert. Look how much he blew up. Now I was once on his podcast, and fucking now he's fucking killing it. He's been to my house, and but he hasn't been to the new one though. He was back at the old shitty Sausage Castle.
We got to work on that, dude. Thanks, man. I'll catch you tomorrow morning.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Take it easy, guys.
There you go. Later. Mike Busey. I love it. Did I tell you that would be fucking great or what?
All right, buddy.
Oh, well.
We have our other guest on as well.
We were doing so good. Why are we going to do this?
Wait, stop.
Sorry.
Do you have to go?
No, I hit the wrong button by accident. I tried to remove him, and it added. I made a mistake. I mushed.
We need a fucking second to I'm fucking blown away by this guy. I mean, that was. I mean, dude, I've never
guessed it.
How the fuck did I not? How did I look at YouTube every day? I look at the internet all day long. I don't even watch TV. How did I miss this guy?
He's a legend. He really is. I've known him for years. He's been on my show. He does like a traveling show, and I love having him and his people on. He's always funny. He always brings interesting people. But the best part about him is he's not an asshole, and he really does treat all his people well. Like, he'll take care of you if you need a place to stay. Like, he's genuine like that. And most of these people just exploit the people who are weird or whatever. He doesn't. He really cares about them, and that goes a long way because then they all got his back forever.
It's true. I mean, it's almost like the ultimate American dream, where some guy is having fun and doing what the fuck he wants to do, and no holds barred, but he's doing it in a very, may I say, loving way.
Yeah,
he seems like a sweetheart. And there's just exactly all the debauchery and rock and roll and fucking craziness that we all love, but it doesn't seem, because anytime you see shit like that on TV or in movies, someone dies and the cops come and it all ends and someone goes to jail, and then you wind up with a fucking photo like Chad Zumach. You know what I mean? Just fucking.
You could do a comedy show there for sure.
That is. Dude, imagine filming a special there.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Let's work on that shit.
Dude, that is fucking epic. I'm literally blown away. That guy is fucking great. I love him. I love him.
He's awesome.
Oh my, that house is amazing. I mean, I love your house.
Different. It's different.
It's almost, yeah, but it's almost like your house is the like yours. Mush, how big? Bring Joe in before we do the thing. Bring Joe in and Mush too, because they were at your house. How epic was Mike's house?
That's the biggest house I've ever been in.
But that's because listen, I lived in Manhattan too. When you live in New York all these years, you live in a fucking closet and you're so happy with it. And then when you go into somebody's house, it's not that big of a house.
It's ridiculous. Listen. I have a house. Okay. I've been in people's houses. Okay. Your house I actually got lost in your house trying to find a bathroom, and I accidentally found another secret fucking patio. Okay. And there's a room that I didn't even know existed with guns in it. I didn't even know that was there.
That's there for sure.
We did a fucking tour of your house. We had to not show everything because it was too much. It was too long.
Well,
he had really nice disposable towels in one of the side bathrooms where they felt like cloth, but you could still throw them out.
Yeah,
that was nice. That was nice.
But you don't want to throw them out because they're so nice. You want to kind of fold it up, let it dry, and take it with you.
People have asked. They were like, "Should we throw these out or should we put them back?" I'm like, "They're fucking paper. What do you think?"
Yeah, but they're not paper. It's almost like it's a towel.
The most absurd thing in my house is my daughter's bedroom because she's never slept in there.
Yeah, she brought me in. She goes, "You want to see my bedroom?" I go, "Absolutely." She brings me in and she shows me this amazing bed. It's a loft bed, and she shows me all the stuff in her room. And I go, "How do you get up there?" She goes, "Oh, I don't go up there. I sleep in my bed." So you've never slept in your room? She goes, "No, I've never slept in this room."
It makes me nervous. It's too far away.
What? Yeah, it's too far away because it's fucking huge.
It makes my heart. I can't sleep if she's in the room. I'm like, I gotta go. It's my fault. But I love having you guys here. It was a fun time.
It was fun.
It was a fucking great time. We gotta go there, dude. We gotta. That place is. Jesus Christ.
We could do a comedy show there and film that special live from the Sausage Castle.
Dude,
just watching that, I was like, that's amazing.
Dude, that would be a great fucking comedy show.
You and the triplets. You, Sagalo, Feeney, and Cannon, and then you and the triplets would be fucking great there.
You know, Joe and Mush their hearts just sunk.
No, Joe and Mush come as well, and Joe can do a live cheese show from there, and you know they could do stand-up. They could do, I don't know how many fucking comedians you have on a show
at that place.
Yeah,
probably fucking 10.
No, me and Mush will be hanging out with the midget strippers.
I want to ride the egg scrambler.
What Mush? We need to send Mush down there to get a blowjob. Mush.
I'm sorry. I should have took care of that while he was here. You're right.
Mush needs head.
Yeah. Like a long, slow one.
He needs fucking head in a room by himself. He needs to go in there, just comfortable, relaxed, and the girl is sweet and nice and pretty, and just fucking take his little Mexican pecker out and put that burrito in her mouth and fucking let him release.
And it's all taken care of. Like you pre-tip her and everything.
Yeah.
No, he does nothing. He does nothing. He doesn't have to go, dude, can you PayPal me that money for the blowjob? He doesn't have to fucking worry about me. He just goes in and blows his nut, and we got to get him more than one. It's got to be like, you can blow your nut, and then in a couple hours, have some brisket, some chips, some potato salad, maybe a little sundae, and go back in later and get another one. We need we need to get Mush head.
I could have done that while he was here. I could have got that lined up. I'm sorry, Mush. I let you down.
Oh, it's okay. We had a great time.
I think next time Mush comes down there, he gets head.
I got it covered.
We should send Mush to one of this guy's parties we send Joe and Mush
like a scout, a talent. What do they call it? Location scouts.
Yeah, no, like a film crew. We send him down, and Mush Mush doing interviews would be the funniest fucking thing ever. Where he's some chick topless, fucking blowing guys, and Mush is going, do you hang on one second.
Just wondering.
Can we put like a GoPro on his head?
Yeah, we put GoPros all over his body.
He'll be like one big 360-degree camera.
Yeah,
we'll put a GoPro and we'll hook up an EKG. Hey, by the way, there was something in the chat that I was going to address.
Yeah.
Damn it, there was something. Oh no, the stripper does not look like Crazy Patty. I'm telling you right now, he has had the best looking strippers. Like you even have to go, what the fuck are they doing there? like they're super hot. Some of them are like shaved, you know, like have one side of their head shaved and they got tattoos, and then some of them are just your average blonde magazine girls, you know. Oh,
I love when a chick shaves her head. I love the side of the head. I told you, I was waiting tables at La Familia Giorgio's long time ago. This girl came in for lunch, bodybuilder, shaved mohawk, tattoos on the side of her head, blonde, right? She told me she was a roadie for I don't know who's that fucking chick that the girl chick that everybody loves. What's that? With the fucking back in the day that all the girls loved.
I Love Rock and Roll Girl.
No, she was in the 90s, late 90s. The chick, not Sarah McLachlan. Who's the other one?
Amy Winehouse.
No.
Girl. Apple.
No.
What kind of music?
You know that girly music. The
Sheryl
fucking
Crow.
No, that's rock and roll. She was more girly music, like
Tori Amos.
Yes, Tori Amos. She was Tori Amos's roadie. She was in town. We hit it off. I says, I'm getting off at work at 3. She jumped in my Jeep. I had a fucking Jeep. All the doors off, the fucking top off. We drove around. She goes, I'm a bodybuilder. I go, get the fuck out of here. No, you're not. She took all her clothes off. She had a one-piece see-through mesh little thing on, smoking. And then she was shredded. She goes, yeah? And she was just sitting there fucking shredded. And then we went to the carnival. We rode a couple rides. And then we went back to my house. And we fucking banged the shit out of each other. Ate her butt, ate her ass, ate her vagina, ate her knees, licked her armpits. She fucked me. I fucked her. She licked and sucked and fucked. She manhandled me, threw me. I mean, it was magic. Never saw her again.
That's how it should be.
Oh, God. She was so, and the side of her head was shaved with fucking dragons on each side. Oh my God. That fucking does it for me.
I'm into that. I'm into a little. Pete says, leave it to Mike to find into a place, find the weirdest girl in here and fall in love with her.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That was great, man. Wow. That was fucking great. So
bring a big guest.
That should be a great clip, a whole 10-minute clip of the tour of that fucking guy's house.
Cool. Thanks, Mush.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Mush.
Mush is like, I'm not talking until I get blowjobs now. Fuck this shit.
We need Mush. Mush needs head. That should be a shirt. Mush head.
Get Mush head.
Can we get that logo made so we get on a shirt? Mush head.
Hey, Mush, Joe, any complaints about this weekend? Anything we do differently next time?
I don't know. I would have liked to see your pretty faces more.
We did get kind of busy. It sucked because I have to work too, you know.
Well, you gotta get up early and do all that stuff.
Dude, you don't think how much when you wake up that early and then all of a sudden it's 10:30, you're like,
and then my son
like,
hockey.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Make Mush come.
Make Mush come. That should be a
Miss Jizz is a little bit older, but she's still in great shape, and she is a fucking trooper. Yeah, you gotta cut. Listen, the fact that she still looked pretty, it doesn't matter. She's giving blowjobs to soldiers who probably won't get head again. Might not get blowjobs again. I just killed that bug and I put it over there and it just flew off again. There's a ghost. Tell its friends.
There's a ghost.
By the way, Cavigliano, I would lick Christy Mack's butthole in a fucking second. Christy Mack that's my kind of thing.
Who's Christy Mack?
Oh, the porn star.
Christy Mack?
She's got tattoos and shaved head, and she's fucking.
God, do I love a shaved head. I ever tell you the time I was in Kansas City at Stanford and Sons, and after the first show, there was a porn star sitting down with the owners. I sat down and we just hit it off. She's talking about all kinds of stuff. And I said something about, she goes, I love licking butt. I go, I love getting my butt licked. She goes, I'll lick your ass. I go, great. After the show. And the second show, she goes, all right, I got to go out with them, do some cocaine, do some blow, and I'll be back. I'll meet you at a hotel. I went back to. I literally after the second show ran back to the hotel, cleaned my ass, lied down on the bed. I kept having to clean my ass because it was so hot. I kept sweating, so I kept going in and cleaning it, and then drying it off, like air drying my ass. She never came. I fell asleep naked on my stomach, waiting for her to come, and she never came.
It's the cleanest ass you've ever had in your life.
I don't even know. I don't even know what happened to her.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so every week we have, of course, we have on Tuesdays we have New Five with Joe. I'm glad we had it.
What is this new room you're in, Joe?
Oh, I'm back home in Buffalo for the week. This is my little hometown room.
I like it.
Where I slept and stuff. It's actually pretty sad. I had like a pet squirrel that my mom was taking care of. I've had it for like 14 years and it died last night.
Oh, it said, I'm not going to die until I see Joe again. And you came home and was like,
it's weird that I'm here and it decided to die when I got here.
What's the squirrel's name?
Oh, it was Mitch.
Mitch.
You named him what?
Mitch.
Why Mitch?
Mitch Hedberg. After Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, we
I thought it was Frozen.
It wore sunglasses.
Did heroin. Yeah, there's like a big empty cage over here.
Kristen, that girl Chris just wrote, that girl that was supposed to lick my butt, she got fucked up by that dude.
No, that was Christy Mack she's talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Christy Mack got beat up by a UFC fighter.
Oh, is that the guy from the TV show, right?
I don't remember who it was, but they were dating. And hey, one time I was walking into work and a baby squirrel, you know how squirrels run from you? It was a little baby squirrel. It ran up to me. And I looked down and I was like, "What's up, baby squirrel?" And it jumped up on my jeans and crawled up on my arm. And I was like, I guess you're coming with me now. And I just walked in the building with this fucking squirrel on me. And he hung out with us all day. And then I let him go outside and another animal killed him.
I'd be afraid they would have rabies or something.
It didn't seem like it was going to bite me.
Nothing scares me more than a confident squirrel.
Yeah. I think it's more related to me. It was like, this guy looks safe.
I got chased by like an actual squirrel. Like,
no, that's on you. That's on you.
It was at like a park, so I think it was used to having people feed it. So it was like getting close to me, like it was gonna like jump on my leg.
Man up and fucking squash it.
This wasn't like a squirrel. This was like have you ever seen a sugar glider before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an exotic squirrel, a flying.
When I was a kid in 6th grade, there was a squirrel out in front of my house, and I kept going, and it came up to me, and I fed it nuts, and then I had a nut on my hand, and it was on my finger like that, and it went to get the nut and bit into my finger. I still have the scar right here, and their teeth are so sharp, it went right into my fucking hand and sliced my finger wide open. And my mother I've never seen her that mad. She's like, "You fucking idiot. Why would you feed a fucking squirrel? Now we got to go to the hospital. You got to get a rabies shot." And I had to go to the hospital. I had to get a rabies shot. It was a fucking nightmare.
I got bit by a peacock at the Playboy Mansion.
What was it? Where did it bite you?
On my leg.
Would you have fucking snacks in your pocket?
No, it just they came up and it was like, and I kind of moved away from it. It was like, and then the guy's like, "Be careful, it'll bite," and bit me right in the leg. I was like, "Fuck you!" I almost snapped its neck. I was mad.
NBC.
All right, let's do this. We got Joe every week. This is a segment on our show, which I love. Mike Calta. Nope, wrong one. Is not a fan, but I am. So can we play the intro to the show, Mush? Joe.
All right, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Joe Russell. Hang on. Go ahead.
I have all animal jokes this time.
Ooh.
Oh, in memory of your squirrel, Mitch.
Yeah. I got that thing I was dating this girl when I was 17, and we were going to raise the squirrel together, and then she broke up with me after a couple weeks.
The squirrel lasted longer than your relationship.
I would have left a dead squirrel on her porch.
Let's go find her and leave it in her mailbox.
You should. You should write on the bag, where have you been?
All right, I'll do this one. The other day I saw a Jewish owl. He went, who? Then I saw a John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John owl. He was like, who? Thank you. Hey, Komodo dragons. Did you know Komodo dragons have flesh-eating bacteria in their mouths? Sorry, did I say Komodo dragons? I meant to say Cardi B. Camels. Wow. Did you know camels can go 7 months without water, but only 7 minutes without a cigarette? And did you know it's a myth that they store water in their humps? It's not water. It's old VHS copies of Aladdin.
Some of these make me mad.
Who wrote that one? The guy behind you?
Milton Berle. Lions are dangerous. Hey, who's more of a vicious predator? The king of the jungle or the king of pop? Either way, that Boy Scout troop is looking delicious.
You fixed that one at the end.
I like that one.
It's the last one here. If you cut a worm in half, he's super chill about it. He's like, hey, man, it's cool, I guess. But if you cut a snake in half, it'll try to bite and kill you. And the point I'm trying to make is that snakes are just worms that are jerks.
Calling Peter. You should call.
I want to cut a worm in half to just hear it go. It's cool, man.
Going fishing, dude.
There's two of me now. It's all right.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Oh man. Well, your other jokes are good on stage.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
You made it funny where it counted.
Oh my God, your room is disturbing. By the way, Joe does magic. We should have Joe do magic on the show again.
I do 5 minutes of magic every week.
I thought about taking magic lessons.
As what?
What do you mean, as what?
What you gonna take? You can't do magic in your fucking 50s.
I'm not gonna go out and do it on the road. I just want to learn how to do a little bit. My friend's a doctor, he's a pediatrician, and he does magic. And every time he comes to my house, he blows my mind with something before he leaves.
Dude, you can do magic with kids. I do magic with fucking Max every day. I fucking an egg, and I
can do that too with the kids. But then eventually they get smart and they realize you were just a fucking taking advantage of them being young. You want to know the saddest thing ever? Was I used to do magic with my son, like make the coins disappear and all that stuff. And you really could pull off some big tricks when you got a 4-year-old. And then my son had an earache and he was crying. He was like, Daddy, my ear hurts so bad. And I'm like, I know, buddy, I know. And he's like, he looked at me and he goes, please do magic like you do with the coins and make my ear pain go away. And I had to tell him, I'm a fucking fraud. I'm a fraud. I had no magical power at all. I'm like the Wizard of Oz.
I had something similar happen to me. I did a kids show about 7 years ago, like out back, and there was a little kid that had like crutches, like the scary crutches, like I have a terminal disease crutches.
Right.
Like they're all sitting at this picnic table. And at the end of the show, one of these kids raises their hand. He goes, "Can you make Jimmy walk?"
Oh, that's fucked up.
I was just like, it's all fake. Good night, everybody.
I would have looked at it and I would have cast a spell on him and I would have said, next year you will walk, and then just fucking out of town.
It's funny. Greg Shepard said your doctor friend pulled a cotton ball out of my ear.
What did Christian say? You don't understand why Michael shares his what? What's a Drea?
Oh, I have the worst gas.
Or that's supposed to say dream. Share my dream. I don't know. I'm gonna learn how to do magic. I'm gonna fool all you fuckers.
You're not gonna fool us. Now that we know you're fucking gonna learn how to do it, we know it's magic.
Well, it's all magic. I'm not a fucking wizard. It's
Some
all
of it's real.
You want to see a trick?
Yeah, I would love to see a trick.
How? On what level? You want to see a big trick, or you want to see like a little? Oh, that was cool.
I'd like to see a big trick.
All right. Alakazoo. You need to say it with me. Alakazoo.
Alakazoo.
Alakazai.
Alakazai.
Wave of my hand.
Wave
of my hand.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's pretty good.
Oh, shit. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube. We have a YouTube page, Calta and Kelly. Make sure you spread the word. Go to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us on there. Make sure you go to Mike Busey and check him out. Of course, go to Mike V. Suarez, at Mike V. Suarez, and follow Mike, all that Mike does and his comedy. And Joe Russell, make sure we follow him. Joe, what is your Twitter handle and your Instagram?
Jokes Russell.
Jokes Russell, and check out his cheese show. And don't forget that these guys, a lot of you guys learned this weekend that they're very funny stand-up comics. And Mike Calta and the morning show on the Bone. Get the Bone app, or just go to the website and you can listen every morning to Mike's show live, like I do, and I did this morning. And here you go. I want to thank all the ladybugs that came out this weekend. It was really fucking great to see you guys, to meet you, to hang out with you for a little bit. And yes, Brian, thank you for that cigar. I smoked it this morning. It was fantastic. And I also make sure that you go to patreon.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, you want to get the only show, Friday show, and the jerk off party we do on Saturday nights. We are the only podcast that lets you, the ladybugs, the fans, the listeners of this show, come hang with us in the Zoom chat for at least an hour and a half, sometimes two, mostly, sometimes even 3 hours. We're in there hanging out Saturday nights with you guys. So that's at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And you get to watch these shows live as we do them, unedited, before we have to send it to YouTube and kind of do some fucking maneuvering so we don't get kicked off and unmonetized. And also you get the YKWD extra 10 only at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Become a member of the fucking greatest podcast that come out of the pandemic. And I want to thank you guys. Thanks, Mush. Thanks, Joe, for the great weekend. You guys are the best. And we'll see you tomorrow at 4:00. We have Liz Millies will be on. She's going down to Side Splitters tomorrow. So we'll see you then. All right. Have a great night and take care.
They're number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
Most child molesters love them.